Y98.
It's Entertainment Schmig.
Before we get to some good stories, some good news stories, some sad news, White Shadow actor Ken Howard has died. He was best known, he played an inner city high school basketball coach.
Yeah, it was a good show.
The White Shadow in the late 70s, early 80s. Also head of the SAG-AFTRA group.
Organization.
Yeah, organization.
He'd send me letters all the time.
We have mentioned Ken Howard many times on this show.
We have?
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe you weren't here, but we've brought up the White Shadow many, many times. So, R.I.P.
Yes. Also, St. Louis baseball legend and, went on to become a national fixture as well. Joe Gargiola has died at the age of 90. Here's a little bit. What was this from?
When he was inducted into the
St. Louis Hall of Fame or Baseball Hall of Fame?
Baseball.
All right, go ahead.
My bat and my glove could not get me close to the Hall of Fame. I know that. I'm lucky, I'm proud, and I'm grateful. When I called Yogi, I don't remember not ever knowing Yogi. We did grow up across the street. And when I said to him, Yogi, I'm coming to Cooperstown for the Ford Frick Award, he said, what took you so long?
Of course, grew up across the street from Yogi Bear, and he joked about that, saying usually people who make it to the major leagues are the best player on their high school team. He said, I wasn't even the best player on my block.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Yeah, grew up on the hill.
Yeah.
There were some people yesterday that were, a little homage. They were leaving some things in front of his original childhood home and taking pictures. And
yeah, got to play for his hometown team, the Cardinals.
Yep.
Won a World Series championship with the Cardinals. Went on to be a broadcaster. Went on to host the Today Show. Mm-hmm. 2 different stints. And he also did the Westminster Dog Show. I mean, just a lovable guy. He'll definitely be missed. Okay, now on to some happy news, especially if you're a big fan of Chris Pratt and Guardians of the Galaxy. He put a video online yesterday. Director James Gunn, who's from St. Louis, made a little cameo in the film as Chris invites you to tag along.
Hey guys, Chris Pratt here. I'm going to get right to it. I want to make you the newest Guardian of the Galaxy. And I'm giving it all up. I'm revealing who Star-Lord's father is.
Dude, you can't. You don't understand what a spoiler is. I keep telling you this every
I do know what a spoiler is. I had one on my Honda CRX.
I had one on my Honda Accord. Paid extra for that beaut.
yeah, you did. Kept the back end down.
Oh, man, it really, I would get up. I mean,
You got up to 60, 65 miles an
Easy,
hour. That thing
easy.
was just solid.
Here's the deal. You can be on the set of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 for a day. It all benefits Boys and Girls Club in Chris Pratt's hometown in Washington State. You go to omaze.com, and if you make a donation of at least $10, you get entered in there. The more you give, the more chances you get. Omaze is what Star Wars did to visit the set there.
I entered you, remember?
I know, thank you. Mm-hmm. It never panned out.
No, it didn't.
But, maybe the next one.
Y98.com if you want to learn more and get entered. Now on to Dave Grohl helping out some kids who just want to jam. And this is over in England. This band called Black Leaves of Envy. 4 people, they're in high school. They just want to practice in their basement or their garage. And people started complaining in Cornwall and wanted to pass a noise ordinance. They wanted to put up a corn wall of, I don't know.
silence.
Yeah.
So you could take one of the bricks out and have a Cornwall hole?
He says, Dear Cornwall Council, my name is David Grohl, and I'm writing on behalf of the local musical group Black Leaves of Envy. I mean, if you're 17 years old, you're like, what? Wow. And he goes on, he talks about how they're saying that you can have a maximum of 30 to 40 decibels in the neighborhood, which is like what your dishwasher sounds like. He said, I'm an American musician. I've played professionally with such bands as Nirvana and Foo Fighters, just to name a few. And he talks about how he practiced in his garage, and it saved him from those difficult teen years. And these kids just want to play music. Just let them learn. Right. I mean, they're not professional musicians. Where else are they supposed to practice? They can't rent a space.
No.
Yeah,
just let them be. And then at the end, he's like, thank you very much for your time, David Grohl.
Black
So
Leaves
cool.
of Envy. They Are No Downtown Boys.
No.
Who recorded the song Opening Time. Semisonic's Closing Time.
Yeah.
They were the Downtown Boys. Opening Time. Opening time. Time to open up and open our business for you.
Speaking of Nirvana, Kurt Cobain's daughter, Frances Bean, was married.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, she's been dating this guy for 5 years, but apparently they married 2 years ago. She filed for divorce, and her dad's estate is worth like $450 million.
You can't have any of that.
And it looks like she did not sign a prenup. So she's telling Isaiah, her 31-year-old soon-to-be ex-husband, don't even try to come after his money.
Well, you know what?
He's
Well,
going to.
no, I mean, if his estate, she doesn't have all his money, though.
No.
But any money that she has, if it was commingled,
Yeah.
is half of his. Yeah, I mean, that's the law.
I mean,
The blah?
That's the blah. That is the blah. Blah, 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 blah.
that's the Schmig.
That's the blah.
More at 8:40 and online at y98.com.